In this video, we will learn about the pitch of a sound. So, pitch is a characteristic of a sound due to which we are able to distinguish between a shrill, that is high pitch sound, and a hoarse or flat, that is low pitch sound. Thus, we can say that pitch means shrillness of the sound. Shriller the sound, higher is the pitch. For example, pitch of a cuckoo's voice is more than that of a crow's voice. The pitch of a sound produced by a child is more than that of an old person. Again, a woman's voice is shriller than a man's voice. Now, sound of a buzzing bee has a very high pitch. Now, pitch and frequency of sound. So, pitch of a sound solely depends on its frequency. Two sounds having the same amplitude, that is, same loudness, can produce by same musical instrument will have a different pitch if their frequencies are different. As the frequency of a sound increases, the pitch will also increase and the sound will become more shriller. Okay, actually the pitch is subjective quantity and frequency is objective quantity corresponding to the pitch. In other words, we can say that pitch of a sound is how the brain of a listener interprets the frequency of the emitted sound. Now we have two figures A and B. Now figure A shows that the wave shape of a low pitched sound, and figure B shows the wave shape of a high pitched sound. Okay, now you can see that the frequency is more in the high pitched sound as compared to the low pitched one, right? Now an interesting fact is that roaring of a lion means a sound of high loudness but low pitch. On the other hand, sound produced by a buzzing of a mosquito means smaller loudness but higher pitch. Now, example of change in pitches. So, in stringed musical instrument like sitar, guitar, violin, veena, piano, a number of strings are taken whose thickness differs and tension applied on the strings can be changed. Now, when a player wants to produce a high pitched note, he uses vibration of a thinner string. Let's say this string is thinner, so he will use this string to produce a high pitched sound or a high pitched note. Now, which is maintained under high tension so that vibrational frequency is high. On the other hand, when he wants to produce a low pitch note, he will use the vibrations of a thicker string under less tension so that vibrational frequency is low. So, if the frequency is less, we know that pitch will also be less. Hence, we use this phenomenon in our daily life while playing a guitar, sitar, etc. Second is pitch sound produced by the air column of an organ pipe can be changed by changing the length of the air column. We know that as the length will decrease, the frequency of the note will increase and the pitch will increase or the shrillness will increase. You will learn more about this relation in your later classes. Third is let an empty pitcher or a bucket be placed under a water tap like this. Now you can do this at home, that if the water is allowed, the water level in the pitcher or bucket rises, the length of the air column decreases. Okay, as the length of the water column increases, the length of air column decreases. Due to this reason, the frequency produced increases. As the frequency produced increases, the pitch will become higher and higher, which means that the sound will become shriller and more shriller. So, a person situated away from the pitcher or bucket can estimate the water level in the vessel simply by listening the sound. Now, the pitch of sound produced by percussion instrument, that is a dholak, a tabla or a bongo, increases when the membrane is stressed more. Okay, I hope this topic is clear to you. Thank you.